Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Ms. Bai here. This is a community-driven page where people write down to me. I talk, discuss, and navigate problems, or at least I try to do so. The whole reason why I'm making this a long-form video is because this is a topic where I know a lot of people go through or will relate. I myself have gone through it a lot of times. I just didn't want to restrict myself to a 2-minute, 3-minute video. I wanted to get in detail about this, in depth of why, what, and hows. So let's just get started. I've been going through something lately that I'm finding difficult to handle on my own, and I thought it might help to share it with you. Over the past few weeks, I've been feeling increasingly unsettled both at work and personally. On the surface, everything looks fine. I'm keeping up with my responsibilities and doing what's expected of me, but inside it feels different. I've noticed that constantly overthinking situations, second guessing myself, and worrying about things that I normally wouldn't. Even small issues seems bigger than they actually are. I'm so glad you're aware of this. Another part that's being weighing on me is my energy level. No matter how much I try to sleep or rest, I often wake up feeling drained. It's starting to affect my productivity during the day, and sometimes even my interaction with people. I catch myself withdrawing when I actually want to connect. On top of that, I've been comparing myself to people around me, friends, colleagues, even strangers online, and it leaves me feeling like I'm falling behind. Rationally, I know everyone has their own pace, but emotionally it's been really hard not to measure myself against others. Okay, I'm sharing this because I want to just bottle it. I don't want to just bottle it up and pretend I'm fine. I'm hoping to get some perspective, maybe even advice on how to navigate this better. Okay, so there are only a few things I would tell you, like 4-5 things. Just hear me out, just understand them. Yeah. So the first thing would be separate your thoughts from facts. Know what, there's a very thin line of what might happen, what might occur, what it might lead to. Just don't. Because doing this, you're just spiraling. You're just stressing yourself. Just take it slow for now. Take a day at a time. Just take one day at a time and slow things down. Just do one thing. Just let it go. Let it be. Don't stress. Don't think. Just know the line of what's actually happening and the fact over your thoughts. Just do that slowly. I know it sounds a little difficult, but when you do, when you have a habit of doing it slowly, like training yourself the way you think, this will actually help you. Okay, so that being the first one, the second one I would tell you is recharge intentionally. And no, sleeping is not recharging, right? We normally have it in us that if you're tired, you go to bed, you go to sleep. No, it's not going to be like that. So what I would expect you to do, just refuel. Just find your way where you can, that this makes me happy. That can be anything. That can be even going for a walk with a pet if you have. It may be just going on a coffee with your friend. That can be just hang out with your parents, just sit down talking to them. That time where you really feel happy and distracted and disconnected from everything, that's something really needed. So do that. Just read. And sleeping, again, I'm telling you, sleeping is not it. You've got to go out with your friends for a coffee, tea, walk, just hang out, just till you need a bit of distraction from all of this to reconnect later. So when you come back, you are recharged, right? Just do that. The first thing what I would say is separate your thoughts from facts. Second one is intentionally recharge yourself, rest. Remove the comparison triggers. So you've mentioned like social media, you start comparing yourself or your friends or anybody. For now, for time being, just cut off, or just don't expose yourself to that. Just limit your time to that. Like if it's Instagram, or if it is Snapchat, or if it is any other thing, right? So just limit your exposure for some time, so you can just take that break. So you just recharge yourself, for some time. Just limit exposure to that, and let's just calm yourself down. Because all of this, when we see unintentionally, we are doing a lot. We are absorbing a lot of information that's not needed. That's why I would always suggest everybody to do a detox, a social detox. It's needed, right? That being one. You've also mentioned about you bottling up, right? So I would really suggest have at least one person in life where you can talk to. It's not like you have to talk to them every day, right? I mean, I don't know if anybody has that much of time. Maybe once in a week, once in 15 they just call that person up and just talk to, just tell them what's happening in your life, just hear out what's happening in their life, just catch up. That really helps. Don't bottle up. Bottling up does not do anything. It does not help. Yeah, so that being one, I would also tell you the last one. I think I would also tell you to reframe productivity. Don't run behind 10 things. Don't run behind doing don't run behind 10 things in your to-do list for the day. Don't run behind 5 things after finish 10 things. Just don't do that. Have 2 things for now. Just have 1 or 2 things and consistently do that. So when when you finish that task or when you finish those 2 things, you feel good. It feels like this little wins make you feel good. So if there are 10 things and you don't do any of that, that will be like, you will not feel nice. You don't feel like, oh, you've done it today, you did it today. You just don't feel nice. So don't do that. We all want to do a lot of things. We all want to do so much, but it doesn't help, right? I mean, just for now, slow down. I mean, that would be my advice. And just take things slow. Okay? I mean, I don't know if I'm missing on anything. If there's anything else you want to connect or talk to me, you can write down. You can reach out to me on Instagram. You can do that. And if anybody else here listening to this has any other advice or suggestions or correct me, any of that sort, just put it down in the comments and just help, because if it might help like 2 other people who are not writing down to me, right? Just let them also know, because this is a very common thing. So yeah, I really hope this helped. Thank you so much. Bye.